this is Nina with Yoga at the Cabildo. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're staying put inside and paying attention to the local authorities and all the things that we need to do to fight this virus. Okay, so what we're going to do is practice some more, and all of these practices will help you create space within the body. That will allow the body to become balanced, and a balanced body will help release stress and tension in the mind. So that is my focus. That's going to be my focus for the next weeks and weeks to come. So if you don't have blocks, you probably need to go out and buy yourself some blocks. No, don't go out. Order online. You can find these online. Blocks. These are cork blocks. You can buy foam blocks as well. It's a good tool. Props are not crutches. They're props, okay? Now, this is an 8-foot strap. It's a cotton strap. You can find this online as well. You can go to yogaaccessories.com, find it. I love my blanket. This is a 100% cotton blanket. You might need this for kneeling or seated. Yogaaccessories.com. I'm not promoting for any particular reason. I just like this company. A cotton, white, black blanket, white or black blanket. Okay, so we needed to get that done. So here we are, we're in Sukhasana, and the focus will always be on the breath. As you sit tall, very tall, let's close your eyes for a few moments. A little tuck of the chin will lengthen the back of the neck, reaching through the crown of the head, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. With every smooth and long inhale through the nose, can you lift your heart? And with every extra long exhalation through the nose, relax your face and shoulders and gently draw the belly in. The heart rises as you inhale. The face softens as you exhale. Lengthening through the crown of the head as you inhale through the nose. Relax your tailbone towards the earth as you exhale through the nose. So we're reaching up with an inhale and releasing with an exhale. The exhalation is always longer than the inhalation. That will help release tension. So, with that said, we're going to do a practice seated, working all the functions of the spine. So on your next inhale through the nose, let the heart rise. And as you exhale, the body travels forward. On your next inhalation, sit up tall, lift your heart, engage your belly, let the heart lead you forward. Not the shoulders, not the chin, just come forward. We're going to do that one more time. Big inhalation, sit up tall, lift your heart. Engage your belly, travel forward again. So if you're up here, it's perfectly fine. If you're further down, it's all good. We're all in this together. Breathing, folded forward, trying to keep your hips down. So the elbows are bent. I'm going to say this quite a few times. Let your elbows become the same distance to the earth. And why do I say that? So our shoulders remain balanced. So if one elbow's down, one elbow's up, the shoulders aren't balanced. I'm trying to create balance throughout the entire body. Breathing like this. 2 more breaths. And take your time, inhale, come back up. Now, for the practice, I'd like you to mirror me. If I inhale my right arm up, you're going to inhale your left arm up. So, mirror whatever I do. The arm rises. Inhale here, and exhale over to the opposite side. Press your hip down. Come back to center, inhale, lift your heart. Reach for the sky. Travel over to the side again. Last time like this, inhale. Lift your chin just a little bit. And exhale, fold forward, stay in this position. We have a tendency to drop our head forward sometimes, so let's just keep our head lifted. Softening that elbow down, reaching, breathing for 2 more breaths into the entire side of the body. Keep it full, keep it smooth, and keep it soft. On your next inhale, come up please, and exhale the arm down. Let's do the other side. Big inhalation, lift, reach for the sky. Exhale, travel over to the side. Soften your elbow, press that opposite hip down. On your next inhale, come up please. Draw the belly in, travel over to the side. Last time like this, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over to the side. Breathing. Very nice. Take your time on your next inhalation. Come up, please. And exhale down. Inhale, lift your heart to fold forward. Exhale again. Stay here for 3 breaths. Very nice. Come back up. You can change the cross of the legs if you like. This pose, by the way, is called Sukhasana. Sukha means comfort and ease. So we're in a comfortable, cross-legged, seated position. All right, take your hands. Can you interlace the fingers behind you and walk your knuckles towards the earth? On your next inhale through the nose, the heart rises as you gaze up. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, come back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, the heart rises, knuckles are reaching towards the earth to take the shoulders out of the ears, gaze up. Exhale, come back to center. Last time like this. Inhale, lift your heart. Walk your knuckles towards the earth, gaze up, stay in this position breathing. Direct your breath high into the chest. Opening up your heart for 2 more breaths. Very nice. Take your time. Exhale, release. Inhale, the heart rises. And once again, we'll fold forward for that nice, deep lower back stretch. Take your time and sit up, please. You can sit back and change the cross of the legs again. Okay, remember, you're mirroring me. Lift your heart. Inhale. Turn the body. Turn your head. Let's do that 2 more times. Move slowly with your inhale. Come back to center. Grow tall. Draw the belly in. Turn the belly in the rib cage. Turn your head. Last time like this. How slowly can you move back to center with the breath? Grow tall. Engage your belly. Imagine you're climbing up the spine. Turn your lower belly. Turn your rib cage. Turn your shoulders. Turn your head all the way towards the wall behind you. Breathing in this position. Stay in this position and just turn your head to the opposite direction. And slowly come back to center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, the heart rises. Engage your belly, turn to the opposite direction. Pivot the skull towards the wall behind you. Slowly inhale the body back to center, lift your heart. Engage your belly, the lower belly and the rib cage travel. And you turn your head towards the wall behind you. Last time like this, how slowly can you move back to center? Never rush going into and out of a rotation. Lift your heart, draw the belly in, the lower belly, the rib cage, the shoulders turn, and then you turn your head. We are literally climbing straight up the spine with this rotation. Breathing in this position. And slowly turn your head to the opposite direction. Let the chin lead the turn, as opposed to the forehead leading the turn. Breathing for 3 more breaths. And slowly come back to center. Lift your heart, fold forward again. Once again, we're stretching the lower back. Breathing. And we're going to sit up, bring the legs behind us. Is everybody okay? Good. Okay, we're going to sit back in child pose, Balasana. The knees are hip distance apart. The feet are hip distance apart. I'm going to sit on my feet and extend the arms shoulder width apart, reaching through the arms. This is a resting pose, child pose. You can always come into this position during the practice. You can also put a blanket behind your knees and sit on the blanket if your knees are bothering you. Breathing. And then from here, lengthen the arms. Okay, with the hips close to the feet and the arms extended. Let me get in position here. The arms extended. Lengthen the arms. Look at your fingers. Your index fingers are parallel with each other. This will help externally rotate your shoulders and keep the heart area open. Come into a table position. Don't move your hands. We're going to work on Adho Mukha Svanasana again, downward facing dog. Press your knuckles flat. Draw the belly in. If you go into the position with a rounded back and drop your head, chances are this is how your position is going to look. That doesn't look very pretty. Imagine you're making a capital upside down V. So I recommend that you go into the position with soft knees first, because it's the fundamental principle of lengthening and opening the spine first. I call the back of the legs lanyap. Curl the toes under with your inhalation. Press your knuckles flat. Engage your belly. Don't drop your head. Lift your head. Tuck the chin. Inhale. Draw the knees up and slowly draw the belly in, and exhale the hips all the way up and back until your ears find the arms. Spread the shoulder blades wide and then begin surrendering the heels towards the earth. So imagine you're looking into a mirror and you see a capital upside down V. So maybe after this video, you can go into your bathroom or go someplace and practice this looking into a mirror. Go to the knees, engage the belly, sit back in child pose. We're going to do that only 2 more times. Lengthen the arms. Glue the hands to the mat. So this is a good gauge for most bodies going into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Engage your belly. Now you want to soften your upper back and don't drop your head. Lift your head, tuck the chin. Notice how long my spine is right now. So this is what you're trying to achieve going into the pose. On your inhalation, curl through the toes. And on your exhalation, lift the knees and walk your hips up and back, way back, all the way back. Your ears find the arms. And then you begin releasing the heels down. Your thighs are walking back. Your hips are walking up. Breathing into this lovely stretch. No creases in the wrists, so you need to lengthen through the arms. If you peek at your feet, your heels are invisible. Make these slight adjustments. We're creating balance back into the body right now. Breathing, it's a great stretch throughout the entire back of the body. Gently go to the knees, draw the belly in. When you sit back in child pose, let your tailbone walk down just a little bit, and then you'll get a delicious stretch in the lower back. Sit all the way back. Good. Reaching through the arms again. You can rotate the wrist. You can even do this maybe. Flex and point. You'll get used to it, I promise. Lengthening through the arms again. Index fingers parallel with each other again. Knuckles are flat. Come into a table position. Don't move your hands. So I see this all the time. You come up, you walk your hands forward. No, let's keep our stance open. All right? Come into a table position. Lift your head, tuck the chin, draw the belly in. The spine is nice and long. Curl through the toes. Inhale.
Exhale, lift up to go back, all the way back. Hips rise, thighs walk back, heels release towards the earth. The belly is active, the spine is long. Soften your knee and release the opposite heel down. Breathe behind that leg for 3 breaths. Deep breaths. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Breathing. Inhale that heel up. Exhale the heel down, the opposite heel down. I keep walking my thighs back, breathing here. On your next inhalation, lift your heels up, lift your hips up. I'm gently arching my back. Exhale, draw the tailbone down as the heels release down. Now I'm lengthening my back. Let's do that again. Inhale, the heels rise. Sit bones rise to the sky. And then as I exhale, slowly the tailbone releases down and the heels release down. Last time like this. As you lift your heels up, lift your tailbone up, gently arch your back. On your exhalation, tailbone reaches down. Heels release down. I'm lengthening the lower back. Sit back in child pose. Feels good, huh? Breathing. Walk your upper body to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Once again, come back to table position. Curl through the toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale up to go back. Downward facing dog. Notice how much faster I went? So, it's all good. Breathing. You can hop forward, you can step 1 foot at a time forward, or you can jump forward. This time I'll step 1 foot at a time. Notice when I step my foot forward, the shoulders have to move with the body, so you have to use momentum for that foot to travel between the hands. Notice my shoulder, my knee, my ankle all come forward at the same time. I'm going to do that with my opposite foot. Inhale to prepare, exhale. The foot travels forward, I straighten it out. Notice my shoulder and my foot are in line. The opposite foot follows. On your next inhalation, lift your heart and lengthen your spine. On your exhalation, let the body travel forward into Uttanasana. Take hold of your elbows and let your head release down. Your feet are not wide. They're hip distance apart. Hip distance apart. Inner edges of the feet are parallel with each other. Outer edges are parallel to the outer edges of the mat. Spread the toes wide, root the feet, let the head release. No creases in the back of the neck. Breathing. So visualize that you were releasing your tailbone towards the earth as you fold forward, and you'll get a delicious stretch into your lower back. Spread your toes wide. Change the fold of the elbows. Think about your collarbones spreading wide. It is such a slight movement within the body. It's a slight action within the body. The collarbones are spread wide. I'm always wanting to open up the chest, open up the back, open up the heart to release tension in the body. Place your hands on your hips. Lift your head, lift your chest, nice and long spine. Press your hips towards the earth as the entire body comes up as one unit. All right, here we are, standing. The feet are forward, hip distance apart. Lift your heart. So you don't need to stand at attention. Stand with attention, nice and tall. The feet are forward. Spread the toes wide. This is Samasthiti. This is your neutral alignment. Let's start from the ground up. Press the base of the big toes and little toes into the mat and the very center of the heels into the mat. evenly into the earth. You're rooting your feet into the earth. Everything else is rising up, almost everything. If you engage the muscles above the knees, the quadricep muscles, squeeze above the knees, the arches of the feet will rise and the kneecaps will gently rise up, once again rooting the feet down. We're creating space within the body once again. The tailbone reaches down. The rib cage lifts up. The shoulder blades slide down your back. Tuck your chin, lengthen the back of the neck. You have just created complete opposition throughout the body. And as I said earlier in my previous tape, opposition allows space in the body. And our in-breath, prana, will occupy all of those spaces that we just created. We are opening up our body and we are balancing our body. Once again, a balanced body will allow stillness in the mind and calmness of the mind. And that is my intention with these practices. Spread the toes wide, inhale the heels and arms up, please. And on your exhalation, the heels release, the arms release, and the hands travel home to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, surround the body with kindness. Exhale, slowly relax the shoulders, heels release, hands travel back home. Spread the toes wide, root the feet, big inhalation, surrounding the body with gratitude. Can you stay up in this position? If you gaze up, it might be a little more challenging. Breathing. 3 more breaths like this. On your next exhalation, how slowly can the heels release, the arms release, moving with the breath, and the hands travel home to the heart. Good. Okay, come to the back of the mat. Remember, mirror image. I'm stepping this foot out to the side. You step your left foot out to the side, and the opposite foot travels forward. It's a wide stance. Place your hands on the hips, and gently walk your hip back. The opposite hip walks forward. I will never force my body into any pose. Slowly, the hip travels back, the opposite hip travels forward. Your tailbone is pointing down to decompress the lumbar region. Place the hand on the back, the arm on the back, your knuckles on the back, and on your inhalation, bend that front knee right to the ankle as the arm travels up and back. Imagine you're painting on the ceiling. Good, take your time, exhale, release. I'm tracking my fingers with my peripheral vision. Everything's moving with the breath at the same time. Big inhalation, gaze up. Slowly exhale, come down. Both arms up, warrior 1. And slowly exhale, hands travel home to the heart center. Pivot the back foot forward and step it to meet the opposite foot. Step the opposite foot back. Mirror image, remember? Place your hands on the hips. Walk your hip back without force, very gently. The opposite hip comes forward. The tailbone, draw it down. When I bring my tailbone down, the pubic bone rises up and I immediately engage my belly. Very cool. Make sure the front foot is pointing forward. Place your knuckles on the back. Bend the knee right over the ankle, and inhale the arm up. Reach for the sky. Fall back. Go back. It's a beautiful back bend. Exhale, draw the belly in and release. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, slowly engage both the belly. And this time, both arms up. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Lift your heart. Inhale, go back, fall back. Breathing. And on your next exhalation, the hands travel home. Pivot the back foot forward. Soften the knee. And step the foot to meet the front foot. Let's go back to the center of the mat. I think I'll come back a little bit more. Very nice. Walk your toes and heels together. Well, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to fold forward first. Inhale the arms up. Soften the knees, like I said before. Keep your chest lifted. Let your heart lead you forward, not the shoulders, not the chin. It's the heart and the navel that bring you forward. Do this in front of a mirror. Work on lengthening your spine as you hinge from the hips, not your upper back, that spinal flexion. Full forward, stay here for 3 breaths. If you squeeze above the knees, you're going to soften, there's a mosquito around here. You're going to soften your hamstrings. If you engage here, you will automatically soften the hamstrings, and as you exhale, the hips will rise another millimeter. Fall forward. Breathing, soften the toes, lift the chest, lift the head, press your hips down, the body comes up. One nice long spine, good. All right, bring the toes and heels together, please. Glue the legs together. Toes are touching, heels are touching, you're all zipped up. Spread the toes wide. Hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers, release the index fingers, and cross the thumbs. Inhale the arms up, please. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, over to the side. Root the feet, inhale up. We're going to go to that side again. Reach, exhale, over to the side. Soften your knuckles. Root the feet, inhale up, last time. Reach for the sky, relax the shoulders, exhale over. Palms together, knuckles soft. Don't drop your chin forward, lift your chin gently as you travel over to the side. And then bring that opposite shoulder back. Breathing like this for 2 more breaths. Press the feet firmly into the mat, inhale the body up, please. And exhale the hands back down. Changing the interlace of the fingers and changing the cross of the thumbs. Inhale the arms up. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, over. Press the feet into the earth as you come back up. That's your inhale. Reach. Exhale over again. Lift your chin gently. Don't drop your head forward. Last time like this. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your chest. Engage your belly. Travel over to the side. That opposite shoulder walks back gently. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Root your feet into the earth as you come up, and exhale the arms back down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. The head releases down. Lift the chest, lift the head, come back up. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale the hands home. We're going to do a standing twist. So our focus is to not disturb the hips. We're going to move in the waistline. This will help with your spine because we have a lot of discrepancies in the spine. It will balance the spine. This will also work the waistline, the obliques, the internal, external obliques. So it's all good. Extend the arms out to the side as if you're in a goalpost position or a cactus position. Inhale the leg up. Draw the belly in, turn towards that leg. Engage your belly to protect the spine. Slowly inhale back to center. Lift your heart. Open. Draw the navel in. Turn towards that leg again. Keep your elbows open. Good. Last time like this. Inhale back to center. The heart rises. The belly engages and you slowly turn towards that leg. Try to keep the leg forward. Open the arms out to the side and turn your head towards the wall behind you. Maybe extend that leg forward. Breathing like, breathing like this, slowly. Slowly inhale back to center. The foot releases and the hands travel home to the heart center. Bring the arms back to center. Inhale the leg up. Inhale the leg up. There you go. Draw the navel in. Turn towards that leg. Big belly twist. Inhale back to center. Engage your belly, grow tall, and turn. Last time like this, come back to center with your inhalation. Lift your heart, open your chest, turn. Turn your head. Maybe you can open the arms out to the side and extend that leg forward. Breathing in this position for 3 more breaths. Take your time. Inhale back to center. And bring the hands to the heart. Inhale the arms up. We're going to fold forward again. Step 1 foot back. Step the other foot back. Go to the knees. Sit back in child pose. Lengthen through the arms. Come to the legs. Shift to one hip. Bring the legs forward. This is called Dandasana, staff pose. The legs are very active. The legs are glued together, and it's as if the knees are reaching towards each other. You're internally rotating the legs. The feet are flat. The chest is lifted. Breathing into staff pose. Lots of times I see the big toes coming towards the body like this. Absolutely nothing's happening in the inner thighs when you sit in this position like this. So imagine that you're standing on the floor. The little toes and the big toes are reaching towards the body. The chest is lifted. Inhale the arms up. Lift your heart. Grow tall. Exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Soften your elbows towards the earth. If you want to use a strap, grab your strap. If you can't reach your feet. And fold forward. Okay? So always have your strap nearby. Elbows, once again, same distance to the earth. With every inhalation, you're reaching up through the crown of the head. With every exhalation, you're folding forward. With every inhalation, you're lifting your heart 1 millimeter, just a millimeter. Lengthening through the crown of the head. As you exhale, can you fold forward 2 millimeters? Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Breathing. Take your time and come up. Bend your knees. Engage your belly. Articulate the spine down, slowly. Draw the knees into the chest. Hug the legs into the body. Place your feet on the floor, please. Walk your toes together. Walk your heels together. Press your feet evenly into the mat. Lift your hips up, scoot them over to the side, and place them down. So I'm gonna scoot them over to my left side and place them down and bring the knees into the chest, and then cross the right knee over the left knee. And then slowly exhale the legs over to the right. This feels good. Extend that opposite arm overhead, turn your head towards that arm. Breathing like this for 3 more breaths. And release. Release across of the legs. Come back to center. Draw the knees into the chest, please. Place the feet down. Lift your hips up. Scoot them over to the right. And place the hips down. Cross the right knee over the left knee. Inhale the arm. Cross the left knee over the right knee. Bring the knees up. Arms out to the side. Float the legs to the left. Never move slowly going into rotations. Breathing. Extend that opposite arm overhead and turn your head gently towards that arm. The palm is facing up. Reaching for the wall behind you will help initiate this beautiful rotation throughout the entire spine. Breathing. release the arm, release the cross of the legs, come back to center. Draw the knees into the chest, hug the legs into the body. Place your hands on your knees and your fingers are pointing towards your feet. This is Apanasana. On your inhalation, walk your knees away and lengthen your arms. You're stretching out your upper back, tuck your chin. On your exhalation, strong belly, hug the knees into the body, massaging the organs. Inhale, the legs are together. I'm walking my knees away and I'm stretching my upper back right now. Draw the belly in, exhale, hug the knees into the body, massaging the intestines. Last time like this, inhale, walk the knees away, stretch out your arms, stretch out your upper back. As you exhale, engage your belly and hug the knees back into the chest, massaging your lower back. Hug the knees into the body. Give thanks to your beautiful, perfect, imperfect, unique body. Rock to the left and right. Once again, massaging your lower back. Feels good. And then extend the legs on the mat nice and long. The toes are floating out to the sides. The palms are facing up. Let the eyelids cover the eyes. And take this time to release any hint of tension in the body. So make subtle adjustments in the body. Very, very subtle. Wiggle your fingers and toes and just, where are you gripping onto tension? Bring your awareness to that area and let it go. No tension. Gently part the teeth. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Let it become passive. Let the eyelids cover the eyes. And just focus on the quality of the breath. Stay in this position for a good 5 minutes. And once you complete, draw the knees back into the chest. Roll to the right side to protect your heart. Place both hands on the floor. And I want you to articulate the spine up. Let the head become last to come up. Let the head become last to come up. Sounds funny. Sit up. Back to Sukhasana, a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Close your eyes. Focus on kindness and compassion, especially to yourself. Inhale the arms out to the side. Surround the body with peace. And exhale the hands home to the heart's center. Namaste. Thank you.